Right now at 5, people in the Philly region all gathered up for the solar eclipse.
And voting is open for this year's La Crosse Symphony Orchestra Conductor Wannabe.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozorowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. The trial for one of the men allegedly responsible for the death of an Altoona resident has been postponed. Xavier Thompson and Michael Purnell are charged with first-degree intentional homicide in connection to the death of Christopher Connor. In September of 2022, officers found Connor with a gunshot wound at the intersection of Bergen Avenue and Bellevue Avenue in Eau Claire. He later died at the hospital. Thompson's jury trial was scheduled to begin today. However, court records show new information has come to light. The trial has been postponed until the new information can be fully reviewed. Thompson's next court date is a status conference in early May.
5 people are dead following a Sunday morning crash in Columbia County. In a Facebook post, the Columbia County Sheriff says a pickup truck and passenger car were traveling in opposite directions on Highway 60. There were 4 people in the car and 1 person in the pickup. The car crossed the center line and struck the pickup head on. The sheriff says 4 people died at the scene. 1 passenger was taken to the hospital and later died. The investigation is ongoing.
Well, history in the making today as people across the country looked up to the skies to catch a glimpse of a total solar eclipse. Folks put on their lenses in La Crosse's Riverside Park this afternoon.
And News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall joins us live in studio with the latest. Jeremy.
Riverside Park was the place to be. People whipped out their glasses and gathered to see the rare event. The last solar eclipse was nearly 7 years ago. The difference between the one today and the one in 2017 was the path of totality. Although Wisconsin isn't in it, that didn't stop people from viewing it. One guy even brought his telescope, and he tells me he didn't have much luck.
We're not being too successful with this. Once in a while we get a break in the clouds, but that's it. We don't see much of anything.
Kaninchek says he had better luck with his telescope during the last solar eclipse. Coming up at 6, I'll be talking to a group of middle schoolers who missed school to see it. They tell me why they drove 3 hours to see the moon block the sun. Ken and Emily.
Okay, big event today. Thank you, Jeremy. And across the river, Winona State University hosted an eclipse watch party. Students and community members gathered on the campus's lawn to watch the solar phenomenon. Although peak coverage occurred at 2:04 p.m. today, the party started at 12:30 so visitors could watch the partial eclipse from start to end. University professors provided special eclipse glasses, special solar telescopes, and pinhole projectors, giving viewers multiple ways to safely enjoy the event.
A lot of imaginations captured with something like this, but a lot of cloud cover today, Greg.
Yeah, we've kind of what we expected. We'd be right on the edge of cloud cover. So if you happen to drive to southern Wisconsin, you did get to view it. But up here, we had the cloud cover that kind of hinted at keeping it there at 80%. So that's what we're kind of dealing with right now. We've actually seen more breaks in the afternoon, but we are going to see some more showers come back into focus this evening around 8 to 9 to 10 for La Crosse. Just some light showers, the same story for Eau Claire, but it'll be a little bit later on in the evening. This is not an all-night type rainfall, and everyone won't see it, but we are tracking that. Overall cloud cover, you can see we have quite a bit of extensive clouds up to the north, but breaks here and there from La Crosse to the southward with temperatures in the 50s. The next rain is just beginning to approach Mankato. We'll see more development to the further southeast of that, and that's what's going to eventually rotate up into the area. Bigger picture now, if you look at the darkness there, you'll see it come through. That is the eclipse there on satellite picking it up. About 2, you kind of see that darkness come right across it very quickly, but that's one way you can view it along with other ways. But there's the showers that we're tracking throughout the evening. It should come through here after 8, and then overnight I would expect more activity further towards Red Wing to Eau Claire up to Ladysmith. That'll continue to rotate up there. But other areas will remain dry after about midnight, and we should all wake up to mainly dry conditions. So coming up later, we do have 70s in the forecast. Everyone's waiting for that, but we do have some showers this week. But overall, we'll kind of break down the timing of some showers coming Thursday, and then yes, the weekend we have 70s coming back in the forecast.
Would love a return to mild and above mild conditions.
Above mild, yes.
Thanks, Greg. Well, deputies in Chippewa County say their sheriff's conduct last year casts an embarrassing shadow. The Wisconsin Professional Police Association issuing a statement on behalf of those deputies saying they're troubled by the impact Sheriff Travis Hake's conduct has had on their agency, and they do not condone his actions. Now, Hakes first became involved in controversy when a report last year challenged the sheriff's honesty and accused Hakes of sending unwanted and inappropriate messages to a new employee. The Chippewa County DA did not find enough evidence to bring criminal charges, but the county board says it has no confidence in Hakes. Per the statement today, Hakes has agreed not to participate in the department's criminal investigations.
La Crosse's Board of Public Works is considering banning overnight camping on Moore City property. Council members Barb Jansen and Aaron Goggins say about 30 properties should be added to the list of areas where overnight camping is prohibited. The new parcels include Merrick Park, Red Cloud Park, and the Vietnam Veterans Trail. Last year, a new city ordinance banned camping on city properties like parks and parking ramps. Jansen and Goggins' request comes after the city cleared out a homeless encampment within the River Point district last month. Jansen says many people living in that encampment have since moved to the marsh area.
It is not okay for anyone to be living outside and sleeping in the marsh or anywhere outside, in my opinion. But if people are okay with that, then we need to find an alternative location besides the marsh area.
During today's meeting, the Board of Public Works voted to refer the request to a later meeting date. The group will consider the list again during their June 3rd meeting.
Well, millions of Americans could soon save thousands of dollars in student loan payments if President Biden has his way.
But this isn't the first time President Biden has tried to help out the borrowers. Nicole Skenga has more details from the White House.
Hello, Wisconsin.
President Biden visited the college town of Madison, Wisconsin to roll out a new plan for canceling thousands of dollars of student debt for millions of Americans.
The ability for working and middle-class folks to repay their student loans has become so burdensome that a lot can't repay it for even decades after being in school.
This plan focuses on high interest rates, providing relief for borrowers who now owe more than their original loan was worth. The loan forgiveness would apply to people who have been paying undergrad loans for 20 years or more, or grad student loans over the last 25 years. It also applies to those already eligible for loan forgiveness and for borrowers who can prove financial hardships prevent them from repaying their loans.
I will never stop to deliver student debt relief on hardworking Americans, and it's only in the interest of America that we do it. And again, it's for the good of our economy.
It's no coincidence the plan was unveiled in Wisconsin, one of the big swing states this election cycle. Student debt relief is a popular proposal among progressive voters. But some legal challenges are expected. The Supreme Court struck down a previous attempt by the Biden administration to forgive hundreds of millions in student loans.
The Supreme Court was very clear in saying that Biden's loan forgiveness policy was an overreach of his executive power and overreach of his authority.
This smaller, more targeted plan will still require a months-long public comment period before it can take effect, narrowing the chances it will be implemented before Election Day. Nicole Skenga, CBS News, the White House.
The Biden administration put on a full court press over the new policy with Vice President Kamala Harris at an event in Philadelphia today and Education Secretary Miguel Cardona in New York.
Well, 6 community members are competing to be this year's La Crosse Symphony Orchestra Conductor Wannabe. Now, the winner will get the chance to conduct the orchestra during a spring concert. And each candidate has chosen a nonprofit to receive half the money raised during the competition. Deanne Romanowski and Brittany Walls are competing together and are supporting the End Alls Fest Foundation, which they founded. Romanowski says the foundation provides support to people who are affected by Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia.
To me, it's a chance to, give people a better day. It is a really challenging diagnosis. Every family member that we watch go through it, you just try to think of ways to make tomorrow better.
Now, to vote in this year's competition, you can head to the La Crosse Symphony Orchestra's website. Each vote is a minimum of $2. Voting ends April 29th, and the winner and runner-up will conduct a piece in the May 4th LSO concert.
Americans are on the move.
After the break, where people are leaving from and where they're moving to.
into comfort during the International Furniture Fjord sales event. Get $200 off all Fjord's chairs in stock and special orders. The Tri-State's largest Fjord showroom is at International Furniture, La Crosse.
We've all seen what's happening at our border. President Biden and Senator Baldwin's open border policy has brought more than 10 million illegal immigrants into our country. That's double the population of Wisconsin. Our country was already struggling to provide housing and health care to our citizens. And tragically, we're losing over 100,000 Americans a year to the drugs that pour over our open border. Their policy is wrong. I'm Eric Hovde. I approve this message, and I'll work to fix this problem.
Attention parents and kids, it's time to build your future with Ultra Federal Credit Union's Youth Month celebration. Open a new youth account with just $25 and Ultra will match it with an additional $25. But wait, there's more. By opening a youth account, you'll automatically be entered to win our Lego Grand Prize worth $500. Imagine the endless possibilities of what you could build with that. So why wait? Head over to Ultra today and build your future. Visit us online or stop by your nearest branch for more details. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by the NCUA.
This was it? We shouldn't have ignored that musty smell and been breathing this for so long.
I understand. Lots of people don't realize that mold feeds off moisture in their crawl space.
Moisture did all this. Well, let's cut off the cause of this mold.
The effects of water can be surprising, but at Innovative Basement Authority, we'll do a complete home inspection for free so you can put water back in its place. Schedule a free home inspection today.
Have you ever experienced this view? Hi, Andrew Larson here. With Gutter Shutter, you'll never have to experience it again. Please give up this dangerous chore and protect your home's foundation with Gutter Shutter, the strongest, most durable, maintenance-free gutter on the market. Over the past 15 years, my team has installed thousands of maintenance-free gutter systems across South Central Wisconsin. We'd love to come out and show you what Gutter Shutter can do for you and your home, but most importantly, keep you safe and off that ladder. So call today for a free estimate.
Come into comfort during the International Furniture Fjord sales event. Get $200 off all Fjord's chairs in stock and special orders. The Tri-State's largest Fjord showroom is at International Furniture, La Crosse.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A recent report shows the states where people are moving to and where they're leaving.
Christian Benavides reports on one woman's choice to head south.
We first met Daniela Lopez on a cold winter morning in New York City.
I feel like it's like 30 degrees.
So is this one of the reasons you're moving?
100%. Yes.
She was packing up and moving out of her studio apartment on Manhattan's east side and headed for Florida.
I want to start a new life. So I was like, why not Miami?
She is not alone. A survey from U-Haul found in 2023, Texas, Florida, the Carolinas, and Tennessee welcomed the largest number of new residents. New York was near the bottom of the list. California came in dead last. The state saw the largest number of people leaving for the fourth year in a row. Who is it that you're seeing that's moving from New York to Florida?
For me, mostly young people.
Marco Filipovich is a foreman at Piece of Cake Moving.
Every day, someone is moving to the Florida area.
Florida has been a popular destination for a while. This is the 9th year in a row the Sunshine State's ranked among U-Haul's top 4 places to move.
I think these people, these families, they want space.
Miltiades Castanes is a senior director at real estate company Douglas Elliman.
We have weather, lifestyle. The trend is that people love Miami.
The number of people moving to South Florida has created a housing crunch. Some native Floridians are unable to keep up with the rising prices. You're here.
I'm here, yes.
But for Lopez, prices here are a deal compared to New York. For nearly the same cost, she got an apartment 3 times the size of the one she had in Manhattan. Plus, there's a wraparound deck.
I'm trying something different, and if Miami is not it, I know I have New York. I can always go back.
For now, she's calling Florida home. Christian Benavides, CBS News, Miami.
Now, other top growth states to round out the top 10 include Idaho, Washington, Arizona, Colorado, and Virginia.
Minnesota, meanwhile, ranking 20th, Iowa 24th, and Wisconsin rounding out our region at 26th place. Well, in the meantime, problems continue to pile up for Boeing.
The latest issue that caused a Southwest Airlines flight to make an emergency landing.
And we're 1 week from tax day, so definitely want to keep those done because we got some decent weather coming up this week, especially going into the weekend, and that means 70s are coming back. I'll time out all those temperatures and if we have additional rain this week coming up on your First Warn weather update after the break.
Mike Glassmaker enjoys working at Park Bank because he can help with all aspects of his customers' banking needs. Mike enjoys the heat of brats, burgers, and ribs, and anything he can fit on his grill. So visit Mike at Park Bank in La Crosse to talk about your banking needs.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy in the La Crosse area.
When you're talking to someone and you call someone at Olson Solar, it's not someone in Utah, it's not someone in California, it is someone local right here. By doing that, we control the entire process. So we control the project management, we control the design, we control the installation, the electric, the hookup, permitting, and that really sets us apart.
Stop into our location near you or give us a call and ask us about our Earth Day promo.
Save now during the Refresher Space Spring Sale at Carpets to Go. Now until April 30th, you can save on beautiful carpet, exquisite hardwoods, laminate, and tile. Plus, at Carpets to Go, you can get free estimates, design, and 6 months financing. Save now through April 30th during the Refresher Space Spring Sale at Carpets to Go. Whatever you want on your floor, Carpets to Go in Onalaska.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted retractable awning and solar screen experts. Sonesta retractable awnings and solar screens protect you from the harsh sun. With over 150 fabrics to choose from and the largest sizes available, you can create shade to match your home and style. Save up to 20% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with Sonesta retractable awnings, brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
There's been a lot of interest these days. Interest is growing in our rewards-based Kasasa checking account with 3.55 annual percentage yield.
Interested? Contact us at Park Bank. Member FDIC.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, some scary moments aboard a Southwest Airlines jet on Sunday. A plane that left Denver's International Airport for Houston had to make an emergency landing back in Denver after an engine cover fell off during the takeoff. The cover struck part of the plane's wing. Now, FlightAware says the plane returned safely to Denver about a half hour after it took off. No one was hurt. Passengers were put down on a different jet and then flown to Houston. The Federal Aviation Administration is investigating that incident.
Okay. Well, a very cloudy day today. Didn't make for a good viewing of the eclipse, but it looks like we will have some break in cloud coverage starting tomorrow, Greg.
Yeah, typically we're going to have more sun tomorrow and then actually a lot more sun come Wednesday. So that's the good positive news. Unfortunately, today it was just further south of us into southern Wisconsin, had a better view of the 80%. So that's what we're dealing with. Yeah, we're 1 day from tax. And the one thing to really keep of is we're going to have milder conditions that we had last week. We still got some showers tonight that'll pass through. Not an all-day type, all-night rain, but some areas we'll see that, including north of La Crosse. More sun on the way for Tuesday and Wednesday, but we do have another chance for showers and breezy conditions. Once again, not an all-day rain on Thursday, but that will then proceed going into the weekend, which still looks dry. But here's that line. We're going to have two little areas, mainly along La Crosse and then further up to the north, kind of rotating up around this low that'll push up into the area. So that'll pass through probably La Crosse by about midnight 1. Areas up to the north may extend that into about 2 or 3 in the morning. Just some light rain generally. We could have a few more showers towards 4 a.m. as this begins to develop, but I think as you wake up, most areas will probably be dry. Temperatures still in the 40s. It won't cool off that much tonight with a light west wind. So this is probably the last night we'll see that shower activity. So if you're out and about, you will notice that. Otherwise, tomorrow, the bigger picture is just going to be less in the way of clouds, more sun with that west wind. So temperatures getting up to probably in the 50-degree mark by noon. And then in the afternoon, we'll probably see still some development of cloud cover. summer. The atmosphere is still a little bit unstable, so we'll see that in the afternoon, but still sun, maybe a sprinkle or two in some areas, but most areas will get back up into the upper 50s to low 60s, so it'll be a little bit improvement from today. For some areas further south like Boswell, and those areas were in the low 60s already because they had the sun. But that's going to be the bigger picture going into Wednesday, because we're going to have a better break going in, basically a break between that system and another one to the north that'll be diving south for Thursday. So overall, Wednesday looks better with southwest winds picking up ahead of it, so we should all climb well into the 60s. In fact, some areas might hit that 70-degree mark, and then here comes that next system that's going to dive south probably Wednesday night into Thursday, providing a little bit more in the way of showers for Thursday, cloud cover, maybe a couple degree drop in temperature along with that, but it's not a lot of cold air behind this, and it'll continue to sit and spin here probably through Thursday night and then linger until early Friday. Big picture shows once that gets out of here by Friday, most of Friday looks dry, and then we're going to look at fairly good conditions over the weekend. The only little thing that we're keeping an eye on is a little bit of a system may come just far enough south to give us a shower up to the north for Saturday into Sunday, but that's really a small chance. Otherwise, this west flow continues over the weekend. You see the jet stream well to the north, so that means our temperatures should start climbing up throughout the weekend. So overall, it looks fairly good weekend. And speaking of temperatures, we're going to be close to seasonal average here probably for Tuesday, a little bit warmer obviously for Wednesday, and then Thursday we kind of cool back down to where we should be, mid to upper 50s, and then by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we're pushing 20 degrees above average, which means that's going to be the 70s coming to play for probably Saturday into Sunday, maybe even mid 70s in certain areas. But for tonight, we still got those showers coming through mainly before midnight. Areas up to the north that'll extend maybe after midnight. Temperatures still remain mainly in the 40s as you wake up. Tomorrow, cloud cover in the afternoon, but more sun, so areas will get definitely in the 60s more in a lot of places than we saw today. Then as we go through the 8-day forecast, more sun, especially on Wednesday, with temperatures may get back up into the 70-degree mark. Once we get some showers on Thursday, drier Friday, the weekend overall looks fairly nice with maybe a shower or storm coming back for early next week. So all in all, you can't beat these this week compared to last week.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's not too bad. We just got showers tonight, Thursday, but otherwise, I think a lot of us will hit the 70-degree mark here in the next 7 days.
Ooh, good things to come. Thank you.
When we come back, hundreds of couples are celebrating a total eclipse of the heart.
How they use the solar eclipse to mark a once-in-a-lifetime moment.
Stress is something we deal with on a daily basis and can negatively impact our health. Tomorrow on News 8 Now This Morning, we'll take a look at a few ways you can better manage stress during this National Stress Awareness Month.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Luther High School, a powerhouse in culture and academics. Our students are given the tools for high school academic success while also enjoying athletics, choir, and band. Our on-site industrial arts program provides advanced welding and advanced woodworking programs, along with Industry 4.0 classes. Luther High School is a Wisconsin parental choice school. All families who apply to Luther receive tuition grants. Your Luther High School, Christ-centered education, encouraging and preparing students for life. For more information, go to lutherhigh.org or find us on Facebook at We Love Luther.
Introducing the revolutionary Elite Window, available exclusively at Clear Choice.
Experience ultimate comfort and energy savings with this cutting-edge window.
With its unparalleled airtight seal that's 97% better than industry standards, you can say goodbye to drafts and hello to savings on your energy bill.
Upgrade your home with the Elite Series windows this month with our buy 3, get 1 free sale. Elite Series window, bringing you the best in energy, efficiency, and comfort. Call Clear Choice today.
It really ruined everything. I should have done something sooner.
Everybody hopes that this won't be a big problem. Unfortunately, basement water, it always gets worse. Don't worry, we got this.
Great. Well, let's stop her from getting in.
The effects of water can be surprising, but at Innovative Basement Authority, we'll do a complete home inspection for free, so you can put water back in its place. Schedule a free home inspection today.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Well, many couples rush to tie the knot on special dates like 2-2-22 or 12-12-24.
And while Monday's date, today's date, isn't particularly memorable, it is one for the history books. That's why for hundreds, it gave new meaning to the phrase total eclipse of the heart.
358 couples got married in Russellville, Arkansas during today's solar eclipse. The event, Elope at the Eclipse, was described by some as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, the mass wedding ended just before the skies above became briefly blackened.
That's an unforgettable event for them.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Nuptials and a solar eclipse at the same time?
With a bunch of different people. We've got hot air balloons, got a little bit of darkness.
Not a lot of decor on the ground.
No.
It kind of just looked like an open field.
Yeah, I guess the big bright thing in the sky getting blocked.
That's the decor.
That was the decor, exactly. So.
Well, it looked like they had enough sunshine to enjoy it.
Yeah, it definitely, as opposed to what we had, you know, not we didn't get to see it at all.
We shouldn't be too hard on Greg. He did say we were going to have the cloud cover.
That is true. That is true.
Still just rings a little bit hollow today.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have another look at tonight's forecast after the break.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you outdoors because we get you. When you're ready to get out and prep your yard for spring, we get you the right products at the right prices. Right now, Rewards members get a free $15 gift card with a $100 purchase of Scotts products. Save $30 on a qualifying DeWalt Bear tool. Plus, in stock now, new spring styles of Carhartt, Ariat, and Wrangler clothing or footwear. We get you outdoors because we get you.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
You just have to get in the seat of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Not because of how easy it is to use, or because of our expert dealers. Not even because it has implements for every job. You just have to get in the seat because breaking ground on your dream home feels pretty great.
Visit Tractor Central, take a seat, and see for yourself why nothing runs like a Deere. Start now at TractorCentral.com.
Your home, a place of comfort and safety, could be trying to tell you something. Interior cracks, sloping floors, hard to open doors and windows are all signals of foundation failure that you can't ignore. At American Waterworks, we use modern techniques and warranted solutions to restore your peace of mind in your home. After all, your home's foundation issues won't get better with time, but it will with our proven solutions. Choose confidence, choose reliability, choose American Waterworks.
A woman is someone who gets mad at you for something you did 3 years ago. A woman is someone who makes you check every door and lock in the house after she just checked every door and lock in the house. And here's something. Honey, the only person who wants to kill you is already in the house.
Does your roof look great from the ground, but yet it's still leaking? We see roofs every day that look great, but the important details weren't done correctly. With the average cost of a replacement roof being north of $25,000, that might not be what you need. Let one of our specialists give you a free 16-point inspection and let you know exactly what's really wrong with your roof and show you how we can restore it, saving you thousands. Remember, when you think roofing, think Larson, Wisconsin's best roofing experience.
All right, tonight we do have some showers for La Crosse, mainly before midnight. The line may come through. For Eau Claire, it'll probably extend further on. Just some light showers, light rain, not an all-night type rain. Otherwise, tomorrow more sun, 60s, maybe 70 on Wednesday, and then showers Thursday. But the weekend, like I said, I think it looks like a lot of 70s.
Love the sound of that.
Good.
Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you at 6.